See my speed limit here. I was going 35. The speed limit is 45. I know I wasn't going no 60. I can see my speed limit. It tells me the speed limit right there.
Well, you were passing every car.
I was going 35. It's a big SUV. It's a Audi. It goes pretty fast for the beat.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license on you, miss?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you understand that when you're passing many cars?
What I'm telling you is I can see my speed limit. It tells me the speed limit right there, 45. I was going 35.
I understand that. Do you understand that I'm a trained motor cop? I do this for a living.
Something to show me when I was going 60?
Yes, you were passing all the cars.
You have something to show me.
My radar showed you at 57 miles an hour, and you're passing all the cars.
Sir, I know what I was doing.
Did you know that you were passing all the cars?
I was going 35. There was no cars on the road. It was just me and you.
Have you been drinking?
Sir, go run my lights and get out my face, please. Go ahead. Bye.
I'm trying to
Don't
educate
ask me
you.
if I've been drinking. That's a racial slur right there, because how do I look like I've been drinking? Because I'm telling you what I was going.
Because
if I've been drinking, you would do a breathalyzer or not? Okay.
A check of the vehicle's temp tag would show that the vehicle had been issued a permanent plate. In Florida, once that's done, the temp tag is immediately invalidated.
Okay, so the temporary license plate is expired today and is no longer assigned. You have a new license plate assigned to the vehicle.
Days to get a new license. Do you put my license plate back?
No, this license plate is no longer assigned to this vehicle.
Yes,
a new license plate is assigned to it.
Okay, well, I haven't picked it up yet. That one hasn't expired yet. So you put my license plate back today. So I still got 6 days to go get it. So I would like for you to put that back.
No, that's not how it works.
In the state of Florida, you have up to 6 more days to drive with an expired license plate, temporary. So I need you to put that back before I be suing you.
You can sue me.
Okay, I need you to put that back.
When I run the license plate, it's no longer assigned to the vehicle.
It is assigned to the vehicle.
It's not.
So I need you to go put that back. It's a temporary. Do you need to see my registration?
No, I don't.
Okay, but I have 30 days. Okay, I have 30 days to get a tip. This is just expired today.
Yes.
So I have 6 more days to get my license plate.
Oh.
Yes, I do.
We're not going to argue on the side of the road so I can get hit by a car.
So you have a license plate to put on my car?
No,
so I need to put that one back.
You need to go get it.
Exactly. So put that back so I can go get it.
It's not assigned to the car. I'm not having
Yes,
this
it is.
discussion.
I have my registration in my.
You're getting a ticket today for speeding. We can go in front of the judge and we can explain how you were speeding today. There's a fine that you can pay or call over to traffic court. I'm not putting license plate back. You're free to go.
Yes, you are.
No.
I have my registration in
You're free
here,
to go.
which you never asked for.
I don't need it. You're free to go.
Yes, you do. It's a temporary license plate. You're not
You are
supposed to
free
take
to
that.
go.
I need my
You are
license
free to
plate,
go.
sir.
You are
I need my
free to
license
go.
plate. How am I going to drive without a license plate? Make it make sense.
Just drive.
I need a license plate. How am I going to go drive without a license plate?
I'm not talking to you anymore. You're free to go. Get back in your car.
You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. I need my license plate back on my car. I have 6 days.
This young woman has nothing.
Shalom. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, pushing his doctrine of truth, to the elect of the nation of Israel, who were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, pursuant to the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28. All right, I wanted to do a lesson. So I came across this video here. As you can see, this is another example of the contentious, out of order, loudmouth, angry, aggressive, hostile Israelite woman. Okay, way out of order, and her behavior not only unacceptable, it was uncalled for. Okay, you see how quickly she escalated. Okay, she was being called out for speeding. She's in denial about that, and she wants to argue, just straight up argumentative about that. He's got the radar gun. He said she was passing other cars, right? So she was wrong. Didn't take responsibility for that, right? Then, come to find out, her registration or her temp tag was expired. Rather than just say, "I'm sorry, officer, I didn't realize it," she wants to argue about that. So much so that she gets out the car and starts posturing and getting more aggressive. Okay, he was going to let that slide. He was just going to take it and wasn't going to cite her for not having registration or expired registration. But that wasn't good enough for her. I mean, just you see how quickly something like that, something so simple, a regular routine traffic stop, can escalate when you don't keep your cool. See, it could have gotten a lot worse, just given her hostility and aggressive posturing toward that cop. He had more patience than me, than I would. That's for damn sure. Anyway, before we go any further, I am just making this video for educational purposes. I am not trying to profit financially off of it. So this is the Fair Use Act of 1976. So let's play a little more of this, and we'll get some scriptures.
Else better to do than to gaslight a man who has been doing this for a living. He is saying that he is a professional, and obviously she is a pro in gaslighting men. I mean, I'm not going to say all men that she have dealt with, but in this situation, she's talking about
fast forward here.
Oh, no. Things have to get worse.
What's wrong with you? Get the f out my face. I slap you. Get the f out my face. Don't touch me. Freedom of speech. Get the f out my face.
Sing you 94, 1018.
Get your ass. Don't touch me. If I don't touch you, don't touch me. Simple.
Now, mind you, she's got her 2 kids in the back seat. Okay? She's behaving this way with her 2 young children in the back seat. Now, like I said, this could have went sideways real fast. He could have grabbed her, snatched her up, thrown her on the ground, and got super aggressive with her and arrested her, right? I mean, ultimately, she ended up getting arrested, but it could have gotten a lot worse.
54, accept somebody 17. Be arrested.
For
Get
what?
out of the car.
For what?
Get out
What
of
are
the
you
car.
arresting me for?
Get out of the car.
What are you arresting me for?
Get out of the car.
What are you arresting me for?
Get out of the
What are you
car.
arresting me for? I need to
Get out of the
know.
car.
What are you arresting me
I
for?
told you to get back in the car.
What are you arresting? Okay, so what? I can stand out in the street if I want
You're threatening me,
to.
telling
I
me
can
you're
stand in the
arresting
street. I can stand in the street. Do I have a gun? No, I don't. So you can't arrest me. Let me go.
Stop.
Let me go then.
Stop.
I have
Get out of
kids.
the
Let me go.
Get out of the car.
Okay, get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
Let me go, because you're arresting me for no reason. Let me go
Now
now.
you're going to get another charge for
Let
resisting.
me go. I'm not resisting. You're
Stop.
arresting me for no reason.
Stop. Stop.
Don't pull me. Do not pull me. I'm gonna
Now see, she's reaching for her phone. He could have pulled out his gun and blown her away because he doesn't know what she's reaching for, right? And it's a blessing that he gave her the benefit of the doubt, okay? Because had this been another Edomite cop, he wouldn't have had the patience that this one showed, okay? He could have pulled out his gat, you know, and blown her away in front of her 2 kids. You could see how irrational and unreasonable this woman is. And this is dangerous. This is very dangerous.
my people.
Okay.
Let me
You
go.
can sit here until my backup gets here. You're not going to call
Don't
anybody.
touch my phone, you stupid. Don't touch me.
So you're going to call more people?
I'm gonna call my people, say come get my kids. Are you
Have a fight?
stupid?
Yeah.
Say go get my kids. Are you stupid?
Stop.
I have 2 kids in here.
Stop. Stop.
Don't touch me. Say back up. Don't touch me. I'm telling you, don't touch me.
You're making this worse.
You're making it worse because I didn't touch you, so don't touch me.
You're making this worse than me.
Don't touch me. I'm calling my family, say come get my kids. Are you stupid?
Get out of the car.
Don't touch me.
Get out of the car.
Don't touch me.
Get out of the
Don't
car.
touch me.
Get out of the car.
Don't touch me.
Get out of the car.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Stop trying to touch my
You're
phone.
really making this
Stop
worse
trying
than
to
it
touch
needs
my
to be.
phone. I have the right to use my phone. This is my phone. That's
You
what
are under arrest. I'm telling you right now.
I'm
You're
not under arrest for
And
anything.
you are resisting.
I'm not under arrest for anything.
You are
Back
under
up.
arrest.
Back up. Let me go, sir.
God, you're going to
Now see, at this point, he can mace her because she is under arrest. He's placing her under arrest. All he has to do is pull out some mace, all right, spray it in her face, or he can even pull out his gat. Like I said, she was reaching for her phone. You know, I'm not advocating, you know, for him to do anything like that, but just given the situation, you know, it could have, like I said, it could have went left real fast, you know.
Let me
You're
go.
gonna get tased. You
For
wanna
what?
get tased in front of
So you
your
want to sue? So I can sue you?
'Cause
So I
I'm
can
telling
sue
you.
you? You're
I'm
arresting
telling
me
you
for
that
no
you're under
reason.
arrest.
You're arresting me for no reason. You're arresting me for no reason.
I'm getting with District 2. We see Chapel 14 nearby. We're getting with them. Getting before. Check on it. Is that cool?
Motor 26V, I'm trying to go 1015. She's resisting. Get somebody here
I'm trying to get
1018.
somebody to come get my kids. I have 2 kids in here.
Let go and get out of
I
the
have
car.
2 kids in here. I have 2. You are thinking he keep touching me. I have 2 kids in
Get
here.
out of the car.
I got 2 kids. I need somebody to come get my
Get out of the
kids.
car.
You're scaring my kids.
You're scaring me.
No, you
Get
are.
out of the car.
I need somebody to come get
Get
my
out of
kids.
the
No,
car.
I'm not getting out of my car. I'm not getting out of my car.
This is
There's just so much going on in this short clip, and
All right, I'm going to fast forward to, let's see, the 13-minute mark. Just going to show you her getting arrested, finally.
He goes for just the body slip, so I think that it's. Take a step back. I don't think she has any pockets.
Well, I'm not spraying my legs. I've never been arrested before, so.
Let's see, all this, all this, because she didn't want to just drive off without the temp tag. Okay, he was giving her a huge break, doing her a huge favor. Okay, because not only did he not cite her for not having a current valid registration, right? He wasn't going to, he was going to let that slide, right? Now she's got a few more charges added to this, not to mention that the judge is going to see this video, right? He recorded the whole incident. So this is going to be presented to the judge, the court, and she's just going to show just how out of order and contentious and aggressive and obstinate that she was, during this whole encounter, right? This is unbelievable, man. Mind blowing. Mind blowing. Like I said, she's got her 2 kids in the back seat. Right now, they're watching their mom get arrested. This is traumatizing for them, I'm sure. She's getting arrested. She's going to jail, right? Now, if she's got a husband, he's got to bail her out. Now, I doubt she's got a husband, because ain't no way in the world no level-headed man would stay with this woman. Because if she's this aggressive and contentious with the cop, just imagine what her husband is dealing with at home. All right? Now, this is just unbelievable. This woman is a demon. I'll play a little bit more and then we'll get some scriptures.
I'm spreading. I'm fine with me to go.
Step back.
Never did illegal shit. He did illegal shit.
I highly doubt it, but we're going to figure it out.
Sir, he took my license plate for no reason. Today's the 26th. Why did he take my license plate? It's today.
I haven't been here.
Today.
Okay,
That's not expired, is it? I'm confused. Is that expired?
Give me a minute.
That's
I just got
illegal.
here.
I'm trying to bend my legs. I can't stand up like that.
What's your name?
Jamila.
Okay, attention to me. Okay? So, once
Just run the body slip, so she should be good.
I'll help you. I'll figure it out. I'll be able to explain it to you. I'll be able to explain it to you. Yes. I will be able to explain it to you once I know what the heck's going on.
Okay, I understand.
All right.
But I want to ask you a question.
Yep.
If my license plate expired today, I have until
Let me
tomorrow to
tell you
get a license plate, right?
We're going to get in the car, okay? All right, get in the car.
Yeah, picture in the car.
Just relax, okay?
We're gonna get somebody here for you, okay?
So, what he told me, you told me you were stopped for, he said for speeding.
For speeding.
All right, so he was probably giving you a warning for that or what have you. He said the tag expired today.
Right,
However,
today is not over
however-
yet.
hold on, let me finish. However, he said it'd been replaced.
I didn't know that. They didn't tell me that. It's a temporary tag.
Okay, but what happens is when it gets replaced, that temporary tag becomes no good at that point because now the car belongs to the new tag, whatever it is, a new temp tag, a new hard tag, whatever.
You guys have any what?
Now, you see, he just explained to her why he had to take the tag. Okay? Now, you see how she was willing to listen a little bit this time. You know, it took all that. It took her getting her sorry ass handcuffed and placed in the back of that police car. That's when reality set in. Oh, I'm going to jail. I better shut up and I better listen. All that could have been avoided. But look at her kids. Look at this. They had to witness their mom acting a goddamn fool the entire time. Now, what do you think she's going to learn from this? Do you think she's going to learn how to conduct herself? You know, when she's interacting with anybody, okay? Authority figures, right? And she's going to behave, hopefully, not like her mother. Hopefully she'll learn, but probably not, because we know that that nigger trait is generational. It's passed down from generation to generation to generation. That ghetto nigger trait is pervasive amongst our people, right? And a lot of our people take pride in acting like a bunch of niggas, okay? But see, they're gonna find that nigger trait has deadly consequences, okay? And if it ain't deadly consequences, it has some serious legal consequences, because you're gonna get your ass hemmed up by the cops, all right, and jailed. All right, let's play a little bit more, and then we'll get some scriptures.
Or anything? No?
But like I said, I've only talked to him for a little bit. But now, the problem is where you are now is because of the screaming and yelling and whatever transpired prior to me getting here.
For me screaming and yelling.
Well, apparently you threatened him with multiple things.
I did threaten him. That's not illegal.
When you threaten to shoot somebody, that tends to be illegal. It's not?
No, it's not.
She threatened to shoot the cop, and she says it's not. You see the mindset of this demon? Just no responsibility whatsoever, okay? And this is the essence of ghetto culture. Unbelievable. Now, I grew up in the ghetto, okay? I ain't ashamed to say it. And even when I was in the ghetto, Slovakia, I never behaved like this.
No, if I don't actually do it, it's not illegal. I can say what I want in my mouth.
You only think if you shoot somebody, it's illegal?
If saying it doesn't put action into it. Actually doing it does. It's not an actual arrest.
I got you.
So I'm trying to understand what I'm going to jail for.
Typical nigger logic. Unbelievable.
Once we get all that sorted out, I've been back here with you
touch him.
almost the whole
You
time.
can watch his camera. I didn't touch him.
Same with him. He got here way after me.
All right, hang out.
All right, let's get some scriptures. Let's get the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 25. Let's get the KJV version. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. All right? Agree with the adversary. All right? Now, at the initial part of the stop, he wasn't being adversarial. He wasn't being aggressive. He was very professional. He was polite. A lot more polite than he should have been. Okay? Because with that type of person, I don't think I would be as patient. All right? Because I'm the type of person, once you show me disrespect, okay, then I'm going to get aggressive. Not to the point where I'm going to get physically aggressive or even yell or scream, but I'm just going to be a little more firm, okay? He had a lot of patience with this demon, okay? He was a lot more patient than what he should have been, if you ask me. Now, I can understand he was probably more patient than he would have been because she had her 2 kids in the back seat, okay? That's my guess. Or maybe that's just the way he is. But props to him for handling it the way he did. Okay. Let's get this in the NLT version. When you are on the way to the court with your adversary, settle your differences quickly. Otherwise, your accuser may hand you over to the judge, who will hand you over to an officer, and you will be thrown in prison. You can't make this up, man. You cannot make this up. Boy, the Bible is spot on, man. Call Halal Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai for the wisdom of the Holy Scriptures. This is Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Okay? Now see, She's being confronted by the police for speeding, right? She was stopped. He's telling her, look, you were speeding. You were going 50 or 60 miles an hour, passing other cars. All she had to say was, yes, officer, I'm aware of that. I was in a rush. I was in a hurry. I got my kids in the car. I'm sorry. And either he could have written her a ticket, or he could have said, you know what? I understand. Not a problem. I'm just going to issue you a warning. Okay? But no, she had to escalate it. You know, she was angry. She was angry because he had the nerve to stop her. I mean, here it is. She's breaking the law, and he's doing his job by stopping her, right? He's going to write her a ticket, obviously, because she's speeding. But she's angry. She's upset. And then the whole thing about the temp tag, I mean, it just escalated unnecessarily. Okay? And that's just not the way you're supposed to behave. All right? In public, at your job, in the store, anywhere. All right? You're supposed to be a role model for your children. You're supposed to socialize them, teach them social etiquette, teach your daughter especially how to conduct herself, especially when she is being stopped by the police, all right? Or she's dealing with an authority figure, okay? Like the scripture says, keep thee far away from the man that has the power to kill. Okay, you don't want to keep yourself in the presence of these Edomites when they have the power to take you out. Okay, you want to keep your interactions with them as brief as possible. You want to be as respectful as possible so they don't have a reason to pull out their gun. They don't have a reason to pull out that mace. Okay, they don't have a reason to rough you up. Now, sometimes they do it anyway. Okay, but you give them a soft answer, you know, it shows respect. And when they see the respect that you have for them, 9 times out of 10, they let you go. Okay, I've probably gotten maybe stopped, I could honestly say maybe 10 times in my life for speeding. Okay, yeah, I used to have a lead foot, as they say. And out of those 10 times, I've probably gotten 2 speeding tickets. All right, because each and every time I am cooperative and I'm respectful. All right, and it ain't about kissing ass. It's about accepting responsibility. I always say, yes, I was speeding. Okay, and a couple times I was speeding, and not to justify it, but one time I can remember in particular, I had a real bad migraine headache. I was leaving my woman's house, and I was en route to the base, and it was late at night, and I was probably doing 20 miles over the speed limit, right? I get pulled over, and I put my hand on the steering wheel, rolled the window down, and the cop says, do you know how fast you were going? I said, yes, I do. I know I was speeding. He says, why were you speeding? I said, I got a real bad migraine headache, and I'm just trying to get back to the base so I can get some medicine, some Motrin, because that always helps me. All right, it's an abortive remedy. So anyway, he said, yeah, you look like you're in distress, uncomfortable. He says, I tell you what. He says, I'm just going to issue you a verbal warning. He says, I said, you don't need to see my license and my registration. He says, nah, you look like you're not feeling very well. I'm just going to let you go. He says, just drive safely. Please do he said, please do the speed limit. I don't want to see you get in a wreck. All right, drive safe. And it let me off the hook. All right, and I got a few more stories like that. Okay. And one time, I was even under the influence of alcohol. Okay, and I'm leaving the base. All right, I'm leaving the base. Now, this is 30 years ago, but he could smell it on my breath, and he saw me swerving because I was en route to the club. This is when I was in the world, of course. And he says, what do you say? Oh, he says, where are you going? I said, oh, I'm going to this club. And he says, have you been drinking? I said, well, a little bit. And he says, you know, I can arrest you, because you're driving under the influence and I saw you swerving. I said, oh, yes, sir. He says, okay, so where are you going? I said, well, I'm going to the club. He says, try again. Where are you going? I said, oh, I get it. I'm going back to the base. He says, good. He says, yes. Turn around, turn this car around, go back, sober up, have a nice night. That was it. And he let me off the hook. He could have taken me to jail. He could have reported me to the base command. It could have went left. You follow me? So anyway, I'm just using those as examples. I'm not trying to make it about me, but when you give them a soft answer, meaning a respectful answer, okay, they're more likely to not necessarily let you off the hook all the time, but they're more likely to what's the word I'm looking for? They're just more likely to accept the fact that you're respectful, and they'll let it slide. Okay, a lot of times. Sometimes they'll give you a ticket, sometimes not. Okay, it all depends on the individual. All right, let's get what other scripture am I looking for? Oh, let's go to the book of, let's see. Proverbs 16:7. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Okay? So this is what I find, that, the brothers that are in the truth, and we have to deal with law enforcement. I've heard many testimonies from the brothers, that give account of them being stopped by law enforcement. And of course, they deal with these cops, and it never escalates, okay? Because our ways please the Lord. All right, we're obedient. We internalize these scriptures, and we're walking on that path of righteousness to the best of our ability. Okay, so when we are out there in public dealing with the enemy, okay, in any aspect of society, all right, the Lord is with us, and He's going to protect us. Okay, He's going to keep us from harm. Okay, so that's why it's important to walk in the ways of the Lord. Okay, this Bible has a lot of wisdom, man. A lot of wisdom. And if people would just internalize the wisdom and apply it to daily living, life would be a hell of a lot easier. Okay? This is Proverbs chapter 31, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Okay, there was nothing virtuous about that woman. Okay, she was a demon. Like I said, argumentative, combative, contentious, just straight up out of order. It's not the way a woman's supposed to act. Okay? Nothing feminine about her. She's masculine, she's aggressive, she's hostile. Okay? And we know where that usually leads our people when we're dealing with law enforcement. Okay? It's just not a good look. And it's certainly not a good look for your children. All right, one more scripture and we'll wrap it up. Bring this out every now and again. It is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. Okay? Well, you saw that woman was a very brawling woman. Okay? She was a contentious woman. And the scriptures are saying it's better to dwell on the housetop. Okay? Now, like I said, I don't know if she's married or not. She's obviously got 2 kids, so she's married to the person that she had the kids with, right? But are they still together? Because if you're dealing with a contentious woman like that, there's no way in the world I could stay in the same house with a woman like that, even having kids. At some point, you know, something would have to give. I would have to go, okay? Because there's no way in the world I could be in the same room with a demon like that. Absolutely no way, okay? Even for my kids' sake, all right? I mean, I'm willing to put up with just about anything, but a contentious woman like that, loud, combative, argumentative, I mean, I bet you everything is a fight in her house, okay? Everything is a battle. Everything is a fight. She exaggerates everything, okay? She gets upset at the drop of a dime, you know, and you just can't be with a woman like that. She's emotional. She's impulsive. You know, she can't shut her mouth. She can't self-regulate. I mean, there's just no way in the world that you could be in a relationship with someone like that, okay? No way. So her poor kids. I mean, just imagine when they do something out of line, how she reacts. You know? Yeah, some people shouldn't be parents. All right? At any rate, sorry this was so long. I didn't intend it to be that long. But Lord's will, it was edifying nonetheless. I want to say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.